Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about anxiousness. Now, I know we talked about this a while ago, but I just wanted to touch up on it because I just got a couple of more things to say on this one and then I'll be done with this one. So, anxiousness. Now, I've learned recently that my friends get anxious and I learned this because one of my friends told me he gets anxious as well. So, I think I thought I was the only one that gets anxious, but apparently not because I know a lot of people get anxious about things like about the world or anything or about stupid things that aren't going to even happen to you. So I kind of do that as well. So also my brother gets anxious as well, about things as well. But yeah, so a lot of people get anxious, and I know another friend who is really, really, I think he's more anxious than I am, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure, but he's really, really anxious. I've got another friend who is really, really, really anxious. And, that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, I think he's more anxious than I am. I think, I'm not sure. But that's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, so anxiousness, it's normal. It's normal for us to get anxious about it, and all I can say is that when you feel anxious, your whole body is like gets shaken up by stress, and and also stress and worriness and anxiety can make you sick as well. And I learned this the hard way when I got accidentally sick because I was stressing too much. So I knew that. But all I can say is if you're anxious, don't hold it in. Talk to someone. Talk to your parents about it, or talk to your friends about it. I have to start learning to tell my friends things as well. So I'm trying to learn that as well as I go. When it's necessary, I would say. But I'm trying to do that. I'm learning to do that. But yeah, so if you're anxious, don't hold it in. It's worse enough if you hold it in because your whole body just thinks of that one thing that you're really anxious about. And then you hold it in. Like I used to hold my worries in for the next day or the whole week and then just tell mom. And then because I don't do that anymore. I do it the next day, but I don't hold it in for that long because I have a filter, and sometimes my filter says talk to mum. Like, okay, I'll talk to mum about it. So yeah, so my filter's not capacitated to hold on for things for long. And if you've got a filter out there, I understand what it's like because I don't lie. I hate lies. And also I don't like trickery either and other things, so I understand if you like that out there. But yeah, so all I can say in this one is that just talk to your friends about it, if you're anxious or not. Some people are anxious over different things, like you can be anxious of going over to someone's house, or I've had this, or when your friends come up and you get nervous and anxious, which is normal because your friends are coming over and you want everything to be right. You got to clean a room and you just want to have a nice time and you kind of fiddle-faddle and that in your head. So I'm kind of like that when my friends come over sometimes. So you could be anxious of coming over to someone's house or sleeping over at someone's house. I think everybody has the anxiousness of going over to someone's house and sleeping over there. Like I've never been to anyone's else's house, probably because their families. But besides that, so there's a lot of different anxiousness we get, and some people might get anxious of going out with a friend even. There's all kinds of different scenarios of anxiousness. But for me, my anxiousness is more like worrying about things that aren't even going to happen to me. Like I'm afraid I'm going to die someday or something like that. But yeah, my anxiousness is more about that than going out or going out, or if I go when I was at school, I used to get anxious a lot. Like a lot. Like I used to get worried a lot. Like really a lot. If you go to a place that you haven't been for a long time, you get anxious then as well, I was anxious yesterday about going somewhere. So yeah, so it just depends what you're anxious about. But the thing is, you have to, I guess, conquer it as you go on. And what I mean is like take fewer steps to get to there. Because if you do it, then it's not really a big deal anymore. You're like, oh, thank God. Like yesterday, I went somewhere yesterday, and I wasn't forced to go, but my mum sort of wanted me to go, so I went to this place, and when I got there, it was fine. I had absolutely nothing to worry about. I've been there before, but they've done some minor changes now. So when I was there last time, so yeah, so that's me conquering my fear, and my mum was very proud of me for doing that. So that's me conquering my fear of going somewhere and then trying somewhere. And I've learned over the years, not over the years, but I've learned to try things. Like I went to the same place a couple of weeks ago now, and I tried that out. And it's all about trying new things, like I said before. I think I did also talks about it as well. So it's all about like trying new things and stuff, and you are safe, and your parents, you could call your parents up if you're worried or homesick and stuff. So it's all there. So that's all that's happening, guys. Make sure you like us, get to know us. See you guys very soon.